figured was coming, but how tough of a blow is that for you guys? And B, I know you said after your game you won without him before. What do you tell the guys about how to proceed about it?
No, I think our guys know. I mean, we have played without Liam before. He's been playing at an unbelievable level for us. But again, I think that's why we did the things we did early in the season to make sure that we had guys prepared. As we shortened the rotation a little bit toward the end of the season, as most teams will. But those valuable minutes that Malik and those guys got early in the season, they loom very valuable now. And now we just got to get those guys back into some game shape. No matter how much you practice, or it's nothing like getting up and down to the floor. And I think Malik felt that a little bit in those minutes against Kentucky. So he's doing the things to get himself in better condition. On a positive note, Lee Dort has been working out a little bit now, and hopefully he'll get some more reps over the weekend, and where he'll be available for us by the SEC tournaments. So again, we know we're not going to be able to log long minutes with those guys. I like some of the things we saw with our smaller lineup. I think it presents some problems for opposing team trying to match up with our spacing and our shooting. It's just a matter of us rebounding, and I think we have some schemes where we can, combat our lack of size to take advantage of that. But Q-Dog, he's been a rock for us, since he's been here, and it's a great opportunity for him to get there. I mean, his minutes kind of dropped some with Liam playing at an unbelievable level, but man, that guy's what it's all about. Just was supportive and kept himself ready to play, and he went in and helped us win that game. Probably that a lot of people didn't figure that we would win once Liam went out as early as he did. But it speaks to who we are. Guys stepping up. I mean, we had last year we had Scotty. Had a really high usage guy, so it took us some time to figure out who was going to be in certain roles this year, and I think we figured that out. But guys have developed. Tyron Lawrence has taken a big step. Colin Smith has taken a big step. We all know what Jordan is capable of. We know what Miles and Trey are capable of. We've seen Ezra play at a high level here lately, so we're confident about who we are and what we need to accomplish, but we're just taking it one game at a time. Tomorrow night, focus on tomorrow night, trying to come in and against a very, very good team, a tournament team, just like we did against Kentucky. Just trying to do what we can to handle our business and then go from there.
Did we get a glimpse maybe of what you guys were able to do from a production standpoint against Kentucky, as far as what you'll have to do going forward without Liam? Because guys will get minutes on the inside, but from a production standpoint, you kind of had to distribute that in the aggregate, didn't you?
Well, no, I don't think we were super productive. When you think about it, I mean, our defense won us that game. What we did on the defensive end, and we made timely shots. Again, none bigger than Jordan's shot at the end, at the end of regulation. But Miles Studi and Trey Thomas didn't make a shot. Those are guys that are very capable for us that have won us games, and they got great looks. So we feel like over time we continue to get those looks, those guys that make shots for us. So we still feel like there's another level that we can go just from the standpoint of there. But I want us to continue to stay stingy on the defensive end. That gives us a chance even when we don't have our best night, offensively. But when we put the two together, playing at a high level defensively, and the ball's moving and popping, and we're making shots, and we can be a pretty special team that I think can beat anybody.
Can you talk more about what Jordan Wright has meant to this team, not just this year, but over your 4 years? Obviously, you're emotional in the post-game press conference talking about him.
No, Jordan has been a huge part. He knows our system inside and out. He's a great ambassador for us as far as just what he's done, not only on the basketball court, but in the classroom. The SEC Scholar of the Year, the internship he did here at the Nashville Speedway, working with those guys. He has aspirations to be a general manager one day, and I think he, just being here from day one and understanding the ups and downs. I mean, he committed to a program that was 0-18. That takes some courage, and that takes some you have to come in with a chip on your shoulder to be able to do that. And he's improved and gotten better every year, and our team has improved and gotten better every year. So, just for him to be on that ride and to be able to have a moment like he had, against Kentucky, against a rival, it's special. this whole group is special because these kids have dealt with a lot. During their tenure here, they've dealt with COVID. They just hadn't had a normal 4-year experience. So I just think it would be awesome to be able to succeed, to allow him and those guys and just our fans and our students that have endured so much to be able to chance to experience some March Madness. Not just the NIT, but real March Madness, the beginning of the tournament. So happy for where we are and being able to have something to play for at this point of the season is a lot of fun, and I know it's a lot of fun for our fans as well.
How much more do you think you need to get those guys to experience that March Madness?
Again, I'm not sure. I think it's 12 people decide that. I know it's a lot of metrics that everybody thinks that one matters more than the other, but it really comes down to those 12 people and who they think is playing well and doing the right things. And I think hopefully our strength of schedule, us going out and playing right now, probably the 17th toughest schedule in the country, third in the SEC. Being able to have our win a number of quad 1 and 2 wins, and even our what's supposed to be bad losses against Southern Miss and Grambling State. Teams are ahead of their leagues, so we put ourselves in a great position now. It's just on somebody else, and things are not really out of our control. I got faith in the high above. I got my faith in good Lordy, not Lenardi. So I'm gonna live with him and let him decide what happens.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
Oh man, I'm quick wig. I'm a Scorpio, baby.
Thanks, brother.